been a while, kind of. I know I streamed a couple, well, probably like last month, but um, I've been a little lazy in regards to streaming. Is this? Am I getting any audio? I am. Okay, cool. For a second, I was thinking that I wasn't getting any audio, but I can turn the desktop audio back on, um, so you can hear the game. Actually, yeah, I'll turn it off. I don't think you need to hear anything. Um, So, uh, I don't really know what the next step was gonna be because it's been a while, and I figured if I'm gonna flail around and try and figure out where I was, then I might as well just flail around and figure out where I was on camera. So that is the plan. But I'm just gonna be looking at my game and where it's at. You can see we have pickles. Um, but yeah, so I'm, I guess I'll play around with it a bit, um, and just kind of chat while I'm messing around. Um, so first off, I'll talk about the holidays. I went home to my hometown, and I went for Christmas. That was fun. Got to see the family. Um, And then a couple big things. I have a professional music editing software now, so that should be something that will be nice to play around with. I also gained a couple instruments that I'll screw around with, but um, mainly I'm really happy that I have the music editing software because I was using Audacity for the longest time, and I was able to make um, music with it, but it's really simplistic. It didn't really have a lot of options in terms of creating sounds without actually recording anything and editing those sounds if I do record something. And that's something that I wanted to have a little bit more experience in as well as availability. So you can see I still have it debugged so I can start dating. So what is that? Oh, I forget. I need to make this more user friendly so that people know how to do this just by looking at it. Uber Blonde, glad to see you streaming, bruh. Audio is a bit quiet for what it's worth. Games coming across nicely. Alright, I will turn that up. Um, Thank you for the comment. Um, that's as far as I can go up. I can probably add in a amplifier, but it might not sound that great. Um, where is it? Just had the noise gate. I think I can turn it up from here. Oh no, that's not right. This one. This one might make it sound weird, but all right. Let me know if that's awful. Um, but yeah. Uh, so the music editing software uh, is a big addition because I have a bunch of songs that I want to record, but I didn't really have the resources to do that, and so I was kind of putting it off. But now that I have that available, I should be able to mess around with it. But I'm glad to see that we have some people watching. Um, let's see. So, another news. What am I? I made a game for a friend as a gift. So I kind of got back into the rhythm of things. It's kind of running slow. I mean, it might be because it's streaming, but uh, yeah, I was able to just animate everything, and I actually was able to make the entire game in about 2 days. 2 days of actual work towards it. There was some time in between, but I'm not even looking at the answers to see if I'm doing the same thing over and over again. Nothing. I'm awesome. Left. Nothing. Left. Yeah, my big thing was I really wanted to get the. I didn't want to put out the dating simulator until everything was kind of in order. And the big thing for that is making it user friendly, which is what I said. It should be something that I don't need to go through and explain to people. At the same time, the game doesn't necessarily explain things to you when you play it. That's kind of one of its aspects, but it it definitely shouldn't be unplayable to someone that's just trying to be casual. So uh, I think I need to be better about that. So I'm gonna leave it here, and then we can look at some simple stuff. In here, maybe at the bottom of the screen, I can have a little message come up. You should be able to see my mouse. Down here, have a little message pop up that tells you that if you hit enter again, you can set the combo move. That would probably make sense, because then when you come off of it, then it will not show that. But you can see this is a different color. That's because it's something that has a combo move. Like these ones are brown. This one's green. So I guess that's what we'll work on. And if you guys have any questions about anything, even just random questions for me to talk about, that's I'm down for that. I'm probably not going to be as talkative today. I'm a little tired. Well, as talkative in comparison to what, I'm not sure. I moved my mic to the other side of my desk, and then I connected it to something else. There was a problem. I think my XLR cable's going bad again, which for some reason they only last a year for me. Maybe I need to drop $50 on an XLR cable, but then if that one breaks, then I just wasted $50. So I don't know. But I was shaking the desk a lot, and the problem with that is the mic stand that I have has a lot of springs on it to stabilize it, but that also means that the vibrations kind of last longer. And when I was playing games and talking to people online, the vibrations would make a lot of feedback noise from wiggling the cable. So what I did was I moved it. I have a TV console next to my desk, and so I connected the mount to the console instead of my desk, and then it's just hanging over behind the camera. So I think that it's about the same distance from my face that it was before, but it should be less likely to vibrate like it was before. The only thing I can think of is it's near a magnet, because I have this floating speaker. I don't know if that's going to screw with the audio, but we'll see. But yeah, so what are we going to do? We are going to go to the we're going to go to the page for the charisma stats. So this is going to be a skill tree. So class sk find skill tree. So here we have, this is the charisma tree. So here's the lines. I need to make some sort of designation that this is an action. That it's an action move. Because right now, I don't think that I have anything showing that it's an action move. So let's see. Really would help if I would. Okay. I think this spec is what I'm talking about. So let's see. If I go to, all of them have 3. I don't know. Maybe that's unimportant. Where's the first one that's a special one? Pep talk. Yeah, that's a special one. So I think that is what I'm looking for. If there's a 1 here, then it's going to print at the bottom a message saying that you could press enter to set the combo move. So I need to go to interface, and then if it's on page 0, it's on page 0. Oh, so this is appending the second page and then going to it? Initializing special move page. Set move goes into set move, and then it six zero. So that's the special, and then the first one in the special. Let's see. This is definitely the problem with taking such a long break. Alright, let me look at the tree itself. So this is the description, the title and the description, and then some extra stuff. So I need to find where, let me just search for unspent level. Okay, what is this in? Populate? Okay, there you go. So in populate, that's where we're going to need to go. So let me go to the end of this. So if, how are we doing this? self dot icons, self dot current icon. I'll just grab this. Zero, one, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6, 0 is what we're at. It's equal to 1. Then I'm going to have to space this correctly, but I will just grab that for the current moment. So we're going to keep it at 25, then we'll just add spaces to be in the middle. I need to open up the character limit check, which I know you guys won't see, but at least I will know what it's saying. So this is going to say press enter to set combo keys. I should really just do this on the first line so that I can see it easily. QLM. I don't know if I've shown this on stream the way I do this, but basically I have all of the menus and the message boxes are the same width across. So to center them, I use a system where I have the alphabet backwards, Z through A, and then space MM space A through Z on a text file, and so that spans the distance that I use in the message boxes, and I can center it by I can center my message by adding enough spaces to where the beginning of the message and the end of the message are on the same letter, since the first alphabet is backwards and the second alphabet is forwards. That's the way it works out. So that's how I center everything. It's not automatic because I'm coding all of my own stuff. Let's just go 450 and see how that looks. So if I just run it, it's probably gonna play some sound, unless you can't hear desktop, which would probably be nice, but we'll see. Got a level. Ooh, it's running faster now. Well, running faster inside of the building, but at least running faster outside the building as well, because when you let it sit for a while, a bunch of fish spawn in and then the game runs slower. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. They do eat each other over time, but then eventually you're just going to have a huge amount of large fish, and that's just going to be a perpetual problem. I should move it down a little bit, but that doesn't look bad. I should also probably shift it about 50. I think that will look better. So if this goes to 75 and this goes to 475, then I think that's going to look a lot better. Come on. Actually got level 2. I just got unlucky and then super lucky. So now I'm going to run up here and check out what's going on. The reason that I have to debug like that is because I should shift it back like 10. Yeah, the reason I have to debug like that is because I have to gain a level to initiate the tree being spawned, and it causes some problems if I try to work around that. It's not really worth my time. It's a lot easier to just gain the level and then run up there. Alright, we're good. Got the level on the first try that time. I still play that song on guitar, like every time I play guitar. Just it gets stuck in my head. There we go. That looks nice. And then you can press enter. I should also make it so that it pops up when you buy it. I think that would be better. I also think that I should shift all of that stuff down. So I think that this should be at 120. I think that this should be at 160. This should be at 180. And then in set move, oh, is that why? Did I do that so that it would be okay? Well, maybe I can get away with it if I run this down below it. So 300 and then 320. I don't know how bad that's gonna look. I think I just have the stars pop up in the same spot, whether or not you're in the menu. Yeah, I think like how this pops up above my head, I think that I cheated in a sense and made that show up on the screen in the same spot no matter what, um, because it's the same mechanic to print it to the screen. So I didn't want to have to change that. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. The only thing that looks bad is it's not centered. The problem with that is that I have some things that are named really long names, and some things that are named relatively short names. So then I can't really adjust for that unless I somehow did my centering thing. But the reason that it does that is because well, it's putting the brackets around it, so there's some centering already, but then let's see, if I go to, let's just set that. There's some really long names. Let me see. We have means to an end. Oh, it's the stupid one that's like, hey honey, can you come over here? That's what it is. Hey honey, can you help me with this? That's the long one. And maybe I should adjust, like, maybe if that one's the one that looks bad, that would be fine. I think I will do that. That should look better. I should really do more between testing. God dang it. Eventually there's gonna be some mechanic to nerf that, but it's too convenient for me right now. Alright, so that looks good. Enter. That does look a little bit better. And it'll still look weird for the really short ones. I can add one more space to it, and it'll look better for that one. We'll just use that as the meter stick. Yeah, because the thing is that the dating simulator, it's ready. I just need to make it so that people understand how to use it just by playing the game. And the problem is that I have, like, the fishing and everything that's been good to go. That's been in the game already. But then, like, I got some people to play it. I got some YouTubers to play it, and they didn't understand, like, they never looked at the skill trees. So I do enjoy adding more questions to this. I try to do that as much as I can, because I just want it to be like a new conversation with the people every time that you play it. Man, I'm killing it, aren't I? You make me laugh in the bad way. I'm to the point, like, I mean, I know I wrote the questions, but I don't ever actually look at the questions. I just look at the answers because I'm just trying to memorize them. And half the time, you can memorize the geometry of them more than you can memorize the actual answers themselves. It's better for speeding through it. I'm sure if someone's playing it and they haven't written the answers, then they'll probably read them a bit more. But that'll add to the craziness of it, because then they'll be trying to read them along with the process of trying to do all this. Apparently it's not teriyaki garlic. I just said it wasn't teriyaki garlic, and then I clicked teriyaki garlic. Bunny. Sell it for gold. Nothing. Apparently you can double tap the shift key. I didn't realize that. Oh my god, that goes down now. Fast. It's always really annoying when there's a question that I've been getting wrong for a very long time, and it turns out that it's been the first answer the entire time. Oh no. I don't think I'm gonna hit level 5. But I can escape, and then I'll go to level 3, and then I'm just at level 3. Let's see if that's easier. super hard to keep up with. And the big thing is you have to answer the questions right, because that's how you get the XP. Well, how you get charisma XP, not how you get romance XP. But also, right now, romancing someone doesn't do anything. So all there is the game. The game in itself is fun. The dating simulator is entertaining, but actually dating someone doesn't achieve anything. So let's see, what other stuff do I need to put in before I can put in the actual dating simulator? I need to have happy birthday, and I need to have genuine person. I need to have them drawn, but I usually draw them after I implement them into the game. So I made it so you can't get to that's summon or something. Also, dating objects isn't implemented yet. Yeah. Because I should be able to, like, romance this rock. Did something break? Oh. It still stops on the rock, like a projectile should. But then it doesn't initiate the dating sequence the way that it does with people. So I need to look into that. What do I need to jump to? Spec, dev spec, find. So this is where the heart animation is. There's combo viz that's showing the little stars above it. Then this is where the heart goes in different directions depending on what orientation you're in. And then when the projectile hits you, I believe that's handled on an object basis. So if we go to class, I need to be searching class obs. From an obstruction basis, romance is none. And then in collision, it's not in collision. Hit check? Yeah, probably hit check. Projectiles. Projectile dot effect, so it's within projectile. Control H, class, proj. Effect. If obs person equals 1, else if sktr, what is that one? Alright, well I know where this is, so I'm gonna write poop, and then we're gonna come back to that. Control H, class, skill tree. You want to go check the skill tree, find out which one it is. So this is the story of a girl. So we got 0, 1, 2, 3. Where am I looking for? I'm looking for why stop there. Time to start dating. Why start there? Why stop there is literally the next one. So that's all I need to know. Control H. Nope. Control H. Poop. Find. It's the only place there's poop. So we're gonna go 4 dot cond 13 0 equals 2. Then we do this. Now, this one should also apply to buildings, but I don't think I have that implemented yet. And that's fine. I can still test it. How did that get deleted? I don't know. Oh, I see. Okay, missing that line. That'll fix it. Let's see, do we have anybody else watching? It says one viewer. I don't know if that's me or if that's still Uber Blonde, but I will continue under the assumption that someone's watching. Got our level. Oh, I should have gotten 2 levels, damn it. Yeah, I should really have that show up after you earn it, after you unlock it. The message at the bottom, because it's confusing, because people might buy it when they don't want it, and I don't want that to happen. I gotta go to the bar. Come on, just one more. Now watch, I'll probably get level 3 somehow. No, we're good. Okay. Not that having level 3 would have been a problem, but let's go try it out. So we want to date a rock. I have no idea if it's going to cause any glitches with the picture showing up, but we'll see. I'm curious, actually. Does this date the entire forest? Because of the way I have the object set up? Oh, god damn it. Escape. I think this will date the entire forest. Kind of seems like that. Can I date the cows now? It's not working on the cows. I'll have to fix that. Although I've been in... Oh, there's the rock. Oh, I love it. Okay. What was happening when I did this? The picture doesn't show up, but it clears everything else out in the background for some reason. It shouldn't work on this because this is a building. Nah. Okay. Well, let's see. Let me see if I can go like date the wagon or something. I know I can, but I think that'd be great. It just needs to have a hitbox, I thought, but I think right now it just checks to see if it's colliding. So that's not working the way it should. There we go, we got the wagon. My mom. Oh, I did. It worked. What did I do differently? I'd have to be standing inside of the cow or something. You can date the cows. Okay. I think I think that's what it is. I think that the heart has to hit like the edge of the the hitbox or something. But it works. And that's all that matters. It's really finicky about which one it hits because there's just so many hitboxes. If I'm standing inside of it, is that no? Alright, I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Because it's hitting really bizarre ones. I think. Oh, yeah. It's like the opposite of what needs to happen. Yeah, it's backwards. That's what it is. So the code is wrong. Um, for collisions with hitboxes. So let me go to projectiles because that's actually important for combat. So if I go to oh, it's in hit check class. I keep not opening up the search bar. Class ops or def hit check maybe. Is this an obstacle? An obstruction? Yeah. Alright, so we're in hit check. So for projectiles, I think that these are all backwards. Is it? I mean, it makes sense the way it's set up. If this is the back side and that's the front side. And if it's an and, then it should be, like, if it were contradictory, like it had to be both greater than and less than the top and the bottom, then that wouldn't make any sense. Let me see. So let's see, this is like 10. That's 10. And we're standing at -5, -5. And we're going upwards. -5 plus 0. Oh, but yeah, our position doesn't matter. So self x, because it's the position of the projectile, which is in a absolute coordinate system, and then it's the relative coordinate system, which is the hitbox. So the hitbox should be relative to the object, and then the object position is x and y. So the projectile position should be fine no matter what. This is checking to see if the projectile is oh, well, there's a problem. We got greater than and greater than. This one's supposed to be less than, I believe. That would cause a problem. Because then you'd always have to be under it. Yeah, okay. It's gonna be a little bit annoying to bug test this because you have to get 2 levels. And I mean, I could be a smart programmer and just hard code the levels in temporarily, but you know, I could just waste time too. I'm streaming. There we go. Got 2 levels. Now to run up, I always leave my mouse on the screen. I hope that's not annoying to people. Also, the lights are gone. I can turn the lights on here. I don't think that's any better because it's on the other side. I really need a desk lamp. Let me get back to the game. Hopefully the audio has been fine. I know we were having some troubles at the start, but luckily we had someone watching that was able to notify me and I fixed it. And I don't think there should be the vibration problem. As I mentioned, it was a problem of my desk shaking and then shaking the cables. Oh, I didn't set up the combo move. So enter 1, 2, 3, escape. Yeah. There we go. Let's see. Because I want it to make sense. Like, it should fly towards them, and then when it hits the hitbox... It is weird that, like, if you dated a cow, it would have a limited amount of health, and then it could die. So, like... what do you do then? I'll have to account for that, I guess. But it won't matter right now. I do really like how that's working out. It does get a little confused when you date something massive. What's the biggest thing? Is it the bridge? The bridge is pretty big. Let's go date the bridge. The fountain. That's another good one. Let me just hit this tree. See what that looks like. Yeah, it like takes the picture with it. That's weird. Yeah, it just puts the bridge down there. Oh my god, I love it. Oh. I gotta take a picture of that. And then we can go date the fountain. I think the bridge is probably the biggest thing right now, since we don't have buildings enabled. Yeah, there you go. Need anything? I'm really satisfied with that. I need to have like somewhere in your inventory a way to check like your contact lists. So it would be anybody that you have uh, that you've started a relationship with, just like in Sims, and then maybe like um, maybe from there you could have like it's sorted from uh, the person that you have the best relationship with to the person you have the worst relationship with. That way, you could like set your favorite, and that would be the person you call into battle. But I don't need to have that done right now. I just think that that would be something that'd be nice. I think this guy is just one chunk. Like, yeah, that's just the same thing. We can date the table. I don't think you could date fish. You, for one, you'd have to be really lucky to hit it. Oh, we're gonna date the staircase. Oh no, this is the ground. Those are walls, yeah. You can date the stool. You can date. Oh, that's the concierge. I forgot that the desk is him. The table, maybe. Well, definitely, but I don't think you can date the beds, and because they don't have a hitbox, and they don't have walls. So you can date this guy though. Yeah, you can date that guy. And he totally doesn't look like me. I don't know what people are saying. This is part of the building, I believe, so that won't work. You pop up out of the water to do that. It's kind of weird. Oh, it's just him? Take the stool and it just immediately screams at you. Yeah, that's the same. And then there's Helga. Still can't date the buildings though. We'll probably leave that for another update. So let's see what needs to be done. We need to implement Happy Birthday. and we need to implement genuine person, which genuine person is really easy. I'm surprised that's not implemented already. It might be actually. Can I, is this count as an object? Is that something special? It works. Doesn't bring up the picture though. Date your skill tree. I wonder if it slows the game down to have this many people have relationships. Yeah. I'll probably. I mean, there's no reason to turn the stream off. I ran into a tree. Ooh, let's check our stats. Or our achievements. You left that guy in the building. Technically, it didn't, but I don't know. Oh, it's because I was outside. You ran into a tree, went for a swim, one alcohol. What happens in Easteria? Temporarily better at something. Oh, that sucks. Upgraded. So I have this. Mechanism where it highlights the ones that you haven't gotten yet, you haven't looked at yet, but then that doesn't matter when you scroll down. I should really have it like put a star off to the side or something for new ones. Um, and then when you move off of it, then it would change. Because like when you scroll to the sixth one, then you're not gonna know that it was new. I mean, I guess you should remember which ones you have, um, but yeah. It's gotta get the cow warmed up. I am just a face, aren't I? I just realized how bad the lighting is now. I have other lights I could probably use, but meh. Where's that attack tree? There it is. Fast arms. I am somewhat loopy. Alright, what are we doing? We gotta add in genuine person and happy birthday. So Genuine person should be relatively simple. I just need to make it so that when it's checking for charisma, there's... Is that in buff? I forget. Is that in... I always forget to do that. Class, buff, find... No. Def buff. This is... Oh, it's buff icons. Control F. Find the next. Oh, there we go. That is it. Okay. So here we have, we want to go to oh no, this is just checking to see if you have a certain amount of that's for like if you have plus or minus based off of getting drunk or using the fountain. So if that's the case, then where are we doing charisma? Is it in conversation? Oh, it'd probably just be in each individual spot, which that sucks. I should really change that mechanism, but we'll go check it out. So what is it? Charisma is 3. Find. That's actually kind of interesting. So you don't get better. Oh, but this is within the conversation. So in the conversation, that's where it matters. So plus stats buff. I should really make this not so beneficial. Yeah, I'll make it so that it's a little nerfed. Minus 0. Oh. Here, this is what we'll do. Temp equals if temp is less than 0, temp equals 0. Temp. So what this is going to do is every time you get a level, then it's going to make you get less XP from doing this. And at level 5, you won't get any XP from talking to them. But you'll also just be really good at it. So if for some reason you wanted to get drunk really fast, then that would be how to do it. I'll make it. It should still help you out a little bit, but that's the minimum, or the best you can do after you hit level 5 is just 1. So I need to put this here. I need to change that to 3, and I need to change that to temp. I need to put this here. I need to change that to 1. I need to make that temp. I need to put this here. I need to change that to 8. And I need to make that temp. And I need to put, oh, I don't need to put anything for there because that's just money. So that's how that works. Oh, I don't need to test that. I trust myself. Why is it? I'm confused. The bad part is that I'm gonna have to do this for everybody, so that's really annoying. Unless this is exactly the same, barring numbers. There's helper conversation, message. Yeah, it is exactly the same barring numbers. So I just need to grab this. And then Control H, obst 7 is going to be replaced with obst 6, up, find, replace, close. So that was with Helga, George, and the bartender. That should be everybody in the bar, and that should be everybody that you can get drinks from. So that's fine. Yeah, because then it's the wizard's hut next. So I really don't want to do this for everybody. So maybe I can throw it in with buff. And that will get the job done. So Control H, def buff. Yeah, I'm actually doing that already for attack. Do I already have this implemented? Yeah, because this is... I do have this implemented. That's great. So this is Ain't Need Nobody. And that one... That one makes your charisma worse unless you're drunk. And then there's so you're normal when you're drunk. Then there's I forget the names of them. The one that loyal, that one gives you 2. Then there's means to an end, which makes you possibly better, but possibly worse. More likely better, because you could actually get 6, and then or -2. And then I think that this is accounted for. So that's 9, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19. I think these are all the means to an ends ones. So I think this would be genuine person and happy birthday. Plus 10. That's a lot. Let me go check that. So class, skill, find. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is facade. So that one's actually in the Ain't Need Nobody track. And then 10 is genuine person. So facade is interesting. That one's the one where it hurts you, right? Whenever you talk to somebody. It pains me, but I'll talk to people to get what I need. So I haven't really implemented user health yet. But when that's added... Actually, I do have it implemented. I just don't have any way of viewing it. So facade, every time that it calls to check what your stat is, it will hurt you, but your stat will be good. So that would be rough, but we'll see. Let me see if I can add that in. So let me go check out class player stats. So see, health is the weird one where it's health 0. I really should have labeled these. So this is... How do I have this open? If skill is equal to -1, then that means you're working with the health. So health 2 is going to be your buff total. and then the extras are just things that are from the skill tree. So this health 1, which is in the middle, which is these guys, one of them is your XP, and the other one should be your health. Do I have that right? Let me go to update at the bottom. It's just at the bottom, isn't it? Skill tree stuff, not skill tree stuff. Which one goes up by 1? It's 1, 0. So the first one is actually going to be the absolute health, not your level for health. So what was I looking at? I was just looking at this. I can find it again. So I'll put it in tentatively, and then whenever I make it visual, I mean, I could probably make it visual pretty easily, but so in facade, that's here. Then we're gonna do self dot health 0 minus equals 1. So that means every time that it checks the buff while you're using facade, then it should subtract 1 health from you. But you'll be really good at talking to people. I have become one with the darkness. What are we on? We're on like an hour 30 minutes. Yeah, hour 30 minutes. That's not bad. I thought we were streaming for a lot longer for some reason. I do have some stuff I should probably do today. I need to cook dinner. I need to do the laundry. But I have been enjoying actually making progress on this, and you know, it might be at a point where I could probably put it out, put out the update. I'm trying to think if there's any glitches that would be game breaking. I don't know. I mean, because I've battle tested the dating simulator pretty hard. I've battle tested. I fixed a lot of problems with actually initiating the dating. I need to do the drawings for those two. I need to do Happy Birthday. Happy Birthday is a weird one. So the idea with Happy Birthday is that randomly when you start a conversation, you have a chance of them just giving you an item. And the weird thing is that right now, that might be strange because there's not a lot of items in the game, so you could just end up with a really good one. So I'll probably have to wait the chance of something spawning from Happy Birthday, and also it should be relatively rare that it happens. There's another one that I think is cute for Ain't Need Nobody track that is like um, you give yourself flowers. So you just like randomly have flowers in your inventory, which if you go through the projectile path for attacking, that'll be awesome because you'll just have this thing in your inventory that just constantly replenishing itself. So you have a bunch of it. But I for that I need things to be able to stack. I need a bunch of stuff. So maybe I can work that out. So if I go, let me check something out first. If I go to class, oh my god, class, Control H, class, item, ground item. Yeah, GRD. Okay, so I can just make it event spawn at the person's feet. That would be the easiest way to do it. Yeah, that'd be easy. Because I can do that from the item class. Event drop, there you go. So event drop, I have to give it coordinates, area, build, room, priority. Priority should be 1. Area build room will be from the user. Coordinates from the user. Index is going to be a random number. And then self, that's pretty easy. Self is, oh, yeah, that's a given. Okay. So, I need to go to class. I am fumbling everywhere. Class conv, find conversation. So when the conversation is initialized, if happy birthday is enabled, then you should just have something drop every once in a while. So I don't, how often should it be? 1 in 50 maybe. We'll start with like 1 in 100 because I don't want it to be overpowered. If skill tree for, I'm gonna need to look this up. Dot cons. Happy birthday. I'm gonna guess that it would be 11, but I'll go check. Control H, class, skill tree, find, close. Skill trees. This is happy birthday is 1 after genuine person and 1 before time to date. A bug just landed on my screen because it's the only light on in my room. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 is happy birthday, so I was correct. Control H, class, conv, or let me just def conv init, find. I don't know why typing in defcon init didn't pull it up, but it works. So cond that 0 equals 2, then I need to do that stupid while loop thing. I'll just go check out buff, def buff. Yeah, I have to put it in a try and then accept then just some dummy variable. So try if that equals 2, then item dot event drop index is going to be random dot rand int from 0 to how many items are there? I don't know. We'll start with 10. I don't think there's 10, but chord is going to be user dot x, user dot y, user dot area, user dot build, user dot room, and a 1. Alright, let me go check class item. How many items are there? 0 through... Ooh, the fish are gonna get weird. God dang it. Oh, my speaker is running out of batteries. Yeah, whatever. Okay, well, it goes up to 9. 9 is beef. I can do length of, I can actually do that. I can do length of item list minus 1. Yeah, I can do that. So, what is it? Items dot item list. Yeah. Where was I? Def conv init. Down. Find. So this is going to be len items dot item list minus 1, and then all of this is going to be if so we're just going to do our rand int 100 is equal to 0, then we'll drop something. But what needs to happen is this actually needs to be done beforehand. So we're going to say R is equal to that boy. And then if R is equal to 7, then we're going to do, so just to be clear, this is going to be R. If it's equal to 7, which is the fish, I believe, unless it's 8, we'll just go check. Class, item, it is 8. So if it's equal to 8, then we're going to need to have 3 numbers randomly generated. So Control H, def conv init, find. If this is equal to 8, then R is equal to 0, 0, 0. Probably equal to 8. Yeah. And then, so this is the type, and then this is the size. So we need to, R1 is equal to random.randint 0 through len items dot item list 8. So that minus 1, that will get us our second digit, and then R2 is going to be equal to random dot randint 0 through len. So it's going to be this guy. Ooh, that's a problem. Yeah. Nope. Well, I can work with that. R1, and what that will do is it will give us a type and a size, and then we'll plug that one in and it should work. So I'm gonna make this really easy to do just for testing purposes, and then we'll see how it goes. Alright, what am I missing? Is a syntax error somewhere here? I don't get it. What's wrong? So that's closed off. That's oh. That's what's wrong. I didn't put the exception in. Except X. index error. Dummy equals none. Alright. I don't know why I'm running up there. Oh, yeah, I have to buy it. That's why. Happy birthday. Okay. Happy birthday is bought. So that means if I talk to people, there's a... Ooh, yeah, that's a problem. Crashed. Does that mean Convenet is always going? Hmm. So we're gonna make one called birthday. What does it need? It doesn't need anything. So what was happening was that Convenet is always running because it's checking to see if you're initializing a conversation. So what I needed to do was to make it so that it would only have the possibility of spawning something if you initialized a conversation, which either happens when something is forced or when you press enter when near somebody. So, yeah. So now I can run freely, and I should be able to talk to this man. No. His head showed up on the ground. That is amazing. Oh god, that's amazing. Alright, there's something that doesn't have a picture. I should really have this debugged so that it would tell me what item it's trying to spawn. That'd probably be the best. Yeah, let me do that. Control H, def birthday, find. So So I'm gonna just spam the conversation until it crashes and then see what the problem is. So let me get this up and then get this over here. Okay, 0. Gotcha. Can't spawn in item 0 because item 0 is blank. And why would you spawn that in? So I just need to adjust this value to not include 0, the first random one. So that should fix the problem. Of course. I have myself trained so hard to hit the tab key to look at the map because I've been using that for Fortnite. I'd say that's working properly. Okay. So I think that's working how I want it to. So I just need to draw the pictures for those. So I can probably do that pretty quickly. Let me grab the drawing tablet. And then I need to have it plugged in, so I'm going to have to remove the mouse. How's it looking on the stream? Looks pretty good. Oh, I wanted to see how bad it is when you try and run around. It doesn't actually glitch. It doesn't actually lag it too much. That's nice. You got a fishing rod. That's cool. But yeah, I'll have to set it to, I'm going to set it to 100. Alright, so now direct your attention to the paint window because we're going to paint some stuff. Open so I need to go to icons. I have to just go get the blank item. Oop, I'm gonna move the camera around, I guess. It is quite dark in here. That shown up on the screen? It is. So we just need two. We need happy birthday, which that's easy. That'll just be a present. And then genuine person. So I don't know what I'm going to do for genuine person, but let's just do happy birthday first. So I don't know, some neutral color like a green. Hmm. This needs to be in skills. And this is happy birthday. Okay. So then, what in skills we have selected, I believe, as well. So then, skills. Yeah, everything's got selected, so I need to give it the old what for, you know? Okay, so now we need to do genuine person. Genuine person should be a person. Possibly someone with like a halo. So maybe we can get like a light. Hmm. I'm thinking we just go like zoom in super close. I guess to follow suit, this should be like a yellow gold color. Genuine person. It's, let me get. Okay, I'll save as selected. Save. Okay, now we can go edit that. I'm gonna put the pen away. Switch back to my mouse. We gotta pull up in the paint.net window. File open. Easteria icons skills. Genuine person and happy birthday. And we just gotta take out the little background pieces. So crank the tolerance down. Oh, shift, delete, control S. Okay. Exit. Zoom, shift, delete, control S. Okay. Exit. We will switch it back to paint, although I don't think that's too important. And then we're going to go to the skill tree. So Control H, class, skill, find. So here we have happy birthday. So this needs to be skills. What is it? Icons, skills, and then happy birthday. Happy birthday. Birthdow. It's actually the same amount of characters. And then where's genuine person? Oh, dang it. That one's a different one. This happy birthday is the one that we want to do. And then I'm going to do that to here as well, but then I'm going to fix this to genuine person. Copy, paste, F5, enter. Let's go check it out. I should take that debug off, actually. Although you can't see it. I don't want it to be popping up as text on the side, so we're gonna go. Something crashed? Nope. It's just taking its time. Got a level. All that matters is I'll be able to go look at it. Oh, another thing I need to do is change. Oop, can't open. Ah, I just have a T in there, dang it. All that work. I need to update the controls menu, which that shouldn't take too long, but I don't know if I'm going to do that on stream. Whew, that was getting weird. Because I really do need to go make dinner since I'm hungry. And so I won't be eating at 10 o'clock at night. That does look nice. Didn't fix that yet. It still says enter at the bottom. Press enter. Which it shouldn't. So let me fix that. Press enter to set. No, I'm on the wrong. So self dot icons self dot cursor to 0 is equal to 2. And what that will do is it makes it so that you can't see that message until you buy it, which will minimize confusion. My computer is screaming. I don't know why, but it's trying so hard to keep up with everything. I get the feeling that because of the way I coded things, it probably just like builds up bad data, and then at some point, like, I have to just close everything out and open it up again because it gets pretty rough. I've probably been talking fairly quietly for a while, but this is definitely a stream that was more for me than anybody else. I needed to get back on things, and I need to post this to YouTube because the past two ones. All right, cool. Message isn't there. Message is there. So then, 1, 2, 3, escape. Let me see. Did I already update the controls menu? General. Use item. Okay, let me go check how hard that's going to be to update that. Control H, menu. Oh, what is it? In-game IGM. Menu. We'll just find menu. Alright, so that's the class menu, and then this is menu init. We want to go to IG set. Control H. Okay, So control screen, table of contents. General controls. Attack controls, fishing controls. Alright, so this is gonna be section 7. Forget why I made those sections and not icons, but you know, that's fine. So this is just going to be, what is it, the next space. So it's going by 30, so this will be 200. So that shows special move, alt, combo, space. Alright, so I'll go check to see if that is implemented correctly. And then I think it's just a matter of undoing all of my debugging stuff. So that shouldn't be too difficult. We'll go for controls, general, alt combo space. I think that looks nice. Special move. Yeah, I don't know if that's the best place to put it in general controls, but I think it is the most general thing because it's applying to all circumstances. If you're in attack and you have a special move, it'll still be the same. If you're in fishing and you have a special move, it'll still be the same. So I don't think it should be in each controls menu. I think it should just be in the general controls menu because it's general to all skills. But that being said, I don't think it's that big of a deal, at least on this update, to make it perfect. And definitely I can get some feedback, so if you guys play it, let me know what you think. So if I go to, let me just clean up the code. So I need to go just up to the top. The things I need, let me say them out loud so I remember. The things I need to do: I need to set the X and Y coordinates back. I need to set the area and area building rooms back to 0, -1, -1. I need to take the debug off of printing that thing to the screen. I'll just do a quick scan of going through there, and then it should be good to go. So this is back to mid-screen. This is already on 0, -1, -1, and for some reason, oh, it needs to go to 0, 0, 0. because we're inside of a building to start. Then Control H space print find. Alright, all the debugs are gone. I just run it to make sure everything's in working order. That's really lucky. Thank RNG. Ooh, that's the last thing I need to do. I need to go to class skill. I need to make all the skills be set to 0. Because I had my way cheated. This should be 0. Anything else? I don't see anything else. Nothing on the fishing tree. And it looks good to me. Let me just run it. That saves it, but you know, we'll at least get to test it out as well. I keep spamming. So what are we gonna try? We're gonna go try to date someone, I guess. Got a charisma level. And in the near future, I'll probably add sound effects to the dating simulator. I think that's something it really needs to give it a little more character. Oh, I forgot. I have to do this the real way. Let me check one last thing. So if I go to, not searching here, searching in this, Control H class, ROM. Ooh, I could add more questions. How many questions are we at right now? 40 on the dot. I just want to make sure that everything is based off of interface. Everything is based off of the charisma level and not absolute levels. Because I had that so that you could play it without having charisma. Where would I look for this? We're looking for player stats. Well, that's adding to the XP, so that's fine. There's self.buff. Why does this one have buff? Ah, it has a variable named buff. Okay, that's fine. So, where am I looking? It's not in the questions. Patting on their head. So, distraction. Here's where we need to do this. -4. How many levels should you have when you get there? It's 3 for the first one. Then it's 1 more, so that's 4 for genuine person. 1 more for happy birthday, and then 1 more for time to start dating. So it should be 6. So this should be 6. And then I'll just, yeah, I don't know why I'm doing it the long way. I think that should be good. That means if I go, I should. I just thought of something. I'm gonna have to lower the nerfing on the charisma stat in the bar. Oh, it's FV, George. Okay, so this needs to be like 3 or something, or how would this time out well? So I need to have it. You need to be able to get to level you know what? We won't. We'll make it really easy for now. Just because I'm going to have people testing it. because I need to be able to get to level 6. And then once you're on level 6, you can use conversations to get levels. But you should have to get there first. Alright, we're to level 3. We need to get to level 6. Actually, I just thought of something. It shouldn't be 6. It should be like 5. That I put that number in there because that means that it won't go down. It won't increase. Music's messing up. I'll turn it on. Yeah, so I mean it does get difficult because you have to get more XP and then you have to get you get less XP every time. Alright, we're on level 5. We just need to get to level 6. What I'm saying though is you literally won't be able to do any of the distraction things because it'll just be impossible. You'll be able to pat them on the head, but you won't be able to do the spinny arrow or the arm pumping because it'll just be broken. It'll be putting 0 unless you have level 7. Which I mean I don't really need to test that. I get that, so I'll just change it to 5. There we go. We got 6. So now, assuming I don't mess up buying things, I should be able to go update all my skills until I have time to start dating, and then we can just check, hey, got an agility level. That's cool. That's charisma. Ooh. Escape. So let me just check something. I shouldn't be able to date this rock, which is a weird statement, but yep, we're good. Alright, and everything seems to be good. But I know it's going to be impossible the minute I level to 1 with the romance level. So I'm going to go back to class ROM. Find close. These are going to be switched to 7. Oh, not 7, 5. guess I think we're good. I think everything is where I want it to be. So we've been streaming for a while, for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah, that's yeah. I think that's where I'm gonna call it. But thank you to anybody that watched any part of this. And I will post this one to YouTube. I don't know why I haven't been, but yeah, I will get this uploaded. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.